Hey guys, so I'm now going to go through my 7-inch vinyl collection. I have the full stack here. I think it's about 23 vinyl records. I should be able to get through these fairly quickly. I mean, 7-inch vinyls aren't really known to have the most extravagant packaging. So I'm going to get through about half of these at least, and then kind of make a judgment call over whether or not I should make a second video. So yeah, let's get on into it. So first off from '68, we have Midnight featuring Three is a Crowd and Third Time is a Charm. So these are two alternate versions of songs off their debut record, and they also have alternate titles. Josh Scogin, the frontman of this band, like really in all of his bands, he's known to do kind of weird song title gimmicks. So for the first album, like each song title is just a single letter, and the total, like the full name of all of them is Regret Not. So yeah, he gave them alternate titles for this. So it has a record label logo and Death to False Music on the sleeve. So fairly generic, but still sort of a custom sleeve. It's on this 3-color vinyl. I think a lot of this is kind of meant to be Jack White references, because it's a two-piece band, so like White Stripes, and Jack White is known to have an obsession with the number 3. So I think that's kind of what's going on with this. Next up, so this is probably one of the funniest things really in my whole house. I have Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up on vinyl, because sometimes you just gotta Rickroll yourself. This also features a instrumental version of the song. Just plain old black vinyl RCA label there. Next up, so this was a record store day release. They're known for these side-by-side series. This is the only one that I ever picked up. We have Dark Globe, originally by Syd Barrett, formerly of Pink Floyd, and then also has REM's version of it on here. Obviously on kind of a dark purple vinyl. Next, so I have a decent number of picture discs. So the first of my singles is another record store day release. We have a picture disc of Changes by David Bowie. I'll go ahead and pull this out for you so you can kind of see it more clearly. And then it has a 8-line poem on the B side. I really want to get the album Hunky Dory, which is what these songs were originally released on. But for now, I just have the single. I mean, Changes is such a classic song, so I think it's pretty cool. Next up, from Brand New, we have their Min-A single. So this actually has pretty cool packaging as far as singles go. So you have a little wrapped around jacket. I think this is supposed to be kind of like a layer thing, like whatever this fish sort of looking creature is. That's supposed to be its skull. And the B-side is Out of Range. There's the back of it. Got more diagrams. And it's on white vinyl. Even the labels look kind of cool on there with that weird arrow going on it. So this single here has a pretty neat, I guess, kind of story to it. So we have the Chariot music of A Grateful Heart. There are a few different versions of it. This was the tour exclusive pink vinyl number 83 of 250. So yeah, I picked this up on tour, and yeah, like I said, funny story. So I carpooled, you know, I had a little bit more of a social life at that time, so, you know, I had some friends. I had some friends of friends and friends of friends of friends, and, yeah, we carpooled to this show. There was one kid who came with a backpack, and you know, I bought it at the beginning of the show. He said I could put it in his backpack, and so that's what we did. And then, you know, I see this kid is like, you know, crowd surfing and shit during the show. I was like freaking out, but it survived. So let's go ahead and get it out. I'm not a big fan of like how it's packaged, really, because like whatever they printed this on, like it's kind of like the ink kind of comes off of it. So this back side of it, it doesn't have any music. It just has a etching of their skull logo. You can kind of see there. So it's not that bad, but still, I'd rather not have all these scuffs on here, you know. So like I said, all on one side. The first song, "Music of a Grateful Heart," is was a new non-album track, and then "Gracefully," the other song on here. This has Josh Scogin also from '68. So like I said, weird song titles, and these alternate versions, they have alternate names. But yeah, this is an alternate version off of a song on their album, "Long Live." Next up, yet another Record Store Day release. I guess I get a lot of these on Record Store Day, but we have a split with Circa Survive and Me Without You. I rather like this cover. To be honest, though, I'm not sure if I've ever even listened to the Circa Survive side of it. I mainly got for Me Without You's, but the Me Without You song, the Circa Survive song is called Awake in a Dream. Like I said, I can't remember if I've ever listened to it. Me Without You song is Rainbow Signs' Fa Sol La version. So Rainbow Signs was originally the final song on their album Pale Horses. If you're familiar with, I believe it was called Sacred Harp Singing, actually rather like it, but it kind of features a sacred harp choir during the climax of the version of the song on this vinyl, but it's on clear blue vinyl. Next up, this actually got from a subscription box back when I was getting subscription boxes. I was rather excited for this one, but we have a couple songs from the Iron Man soundtrack. Driving with the Top song is a total banger, and then we also have Gomera, and it is on clear red vinyl, like that arc reactor in the middle, and then we also have Iron Man's face on the other side. Next, we have another picture disc from the Flaming Lips. It's called Christmas on Mars, which is also their movie, but this actually wasn't part of the soundtrack. Songs are Silent Night / Lord Can You Hear Me on the A side, and the B side is It's Christmas Time Again. So the A side, you got a picture of Michael Ivins. B side, you have it's like a hand grabbing a snow globe or something like that, crystal ball, what have you. Next up, from Homeless Gospel Choir, we have his Normal single. Has one of these wraparound jackets on it. Oh, forgot I also have a download code for it if you want to try to snag that. And it's on yellow vinyl. So we've got his logo on one side, and then we have a question mark sort of logo for the B side, which is called Why, which is a pretty great song. I think he may have played it when I saw him live, but I can't remember, because that show is how I discovered Homeless Gospel Choir was opening for another band, and I rather enjoyed his music. Honestly, he kind of stole the show for me. This is another subscription box vinyl that I got from the band box. Batman the Killing Joke has the song Narcissist and Sociopath on the A side, and the B side is Trapped in a Nightmare. A lot of people didn't like this. Obviously, I was pretty happy about it. green labels, black vinyl. See, I am kind of leaning towards going ahead and ending it off. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it off right here. So, got about this many more to go through. And yeah, I will do that in a separate video sometime.